What's up, everybody? We are the Dagon Dogs, and this is Dark Souls 3. I am Ariel. Ah! Okay. Well, I'm doing my laundry right now. I just spent the past 18 minutes down fiddling with the stupid dryer of my apartment. Let me tell you something. You get an apartment of your own, and they say we have laundry and good laundry facilities. And they may indeed have a washer and a dryer. But do they have a washer and a dryer that's suitable for the people living in that apartment? For the amount of people that are living in the apartment? Is it a suitable, heavy-duty one? Because the washer and dryer that we have in our apartment is a joke. Both of them are one joke. It's not a funny joke either. But they're both a joke. Oh yeah. And I think one of the most irritating things about it is not just the fact that the actual washer and dryer do a poor job at doing the things that they're, designed to do, like wash and dry your clothes. Because if you put more than, like 2 things in there, the washer will not spin things. Oh, fuck no, come on. Not those things. Ah. No. God damn it. Alright, well. Oh, great. Oh, great. This is a fun room. Look around before we completely lose it all. Okay. It's a fun room. I take it all back. I hate these catacombs. This place sucks. Yeah, our washer and dryer in this apartment, not that great. I think I could put maybe 2 pairs of pants in there, and that would be too much for the poor little washer to handle. Because then it wouldn't dry my clothes properly. And, your washer's not supposed to dry properly, but it's supposed to spin a lot of the excess water off. This one doesn't do that very well. It'll kind of be like, well, I washed your clothes. You don't mind the extra. You don't mind the extra water, do you? God damn it. I fucking hate these things. They're the worst. They're the absolute worst. Great, let's go here, wherever this leads us. Oh wait, will this work out poorly for us? I don't know what's happening. All I know is that I hate these skeleton wheel guys. Ugh. I don't like slimes. You can fuck right off, man. Wow, these are tough ones. Stupid slimes. What was I talking about? Right, laundry. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by this game. Not like you really care about my laundry clothes anyways, but you're gonna hear them. Anyways. If your washer doesn't properly spin all of your clothes, then the dryer, it's just not going to dry your clothes very well. So oftentimes, because it is coin activated, I have to pay $1.50 for every time I do a load of laundry. Dryer takes about maybe 3 or 4 loads in order to dry just a simple pile of clothes, because it does such a poor job of it. Which $1.50 each time, that adds up pretty quick. Suddenly you've used up $10 on not even half a week's worth of laundry. But anyways, Karthus Blood Ring. Ring worn by warriors of the Sand Kingdom. Karthus boosts rolling invincibility at cost of defense. The sword technique of Karthus allows for fluid movement with a curved sword. Masters of the technique are said to dazzle their opponents, which they certainly have been so far, by moving as weightlessly as a grain of sand. Ooh, so poetic. They live for their heir, Lord Wolnir. That's a cool Nerm. Cool name. Conqueror of most kingdoms known to their people. So it's basically the same thing, except just boost dexterity, obscures the wearer while rolling. Well, that's cool. Dex build rings. I'm out of it now. So the reason I'm so fucking irritated by my laundry situation was because of the fact that for the past 18 minutes I was having to wring out a lot of the excess water from my clothes. I mean, I actually have blankets in there, but whatever. I had to wring out all the extra water that the fucking washer wouldn't do. And the dryer has been doing this thing lately that is also extremely annoying. Being coin activated, you just put all the quarters in. Okay, you're done. Put all the quarters in, and then you slide the little thing in that has all the coins on it. You've probably used that stuff before. You're probably familiar with how that shit works. Is that slime up there? I can't tell. Such a bone stuck in the ceiling. It's something else. That's a slime. This room sucks. Just slimes all over the ceiling of this fucking room. Man. Well, I don't want to deal with them later, so we're gonna... So, I was down there, and I was fiddling with this stupid coin thing. And it's been doing this thing now that when you slide it in, it gets stuck. Now, I wouldn't really care if, it just stayed in there and then the dryer just worked endlessly, because yay for all the tenants. Don't want to have to fucking pay for that every goddamn time. $1.50? It's a lot, man. So, now that it gets stuck, I gotta make sure that I unstuck it for the next user who comes through. Because wouldn't you like to be able to use the washer and dryer? What if you put all your clothes in the washer, but now you can't dry them because your asshole neighbor in the same building didn't fix it before they left? That'd be kind of a dick move, right? Certainly not the nicest guy you'll ever meet, but I understand common courtesy enough to try my best to unstick stupid frickin' coin slot thing, so then you can at least be the asshole who does it, not me. Ow. It took me a good 20 minutes to get the thing to come back out. And you know what? I don't think my blankets will be dry. So, oh well, I guess. But fairly certain my blankets will not be dry when they come out of that dryer. Sucks. Because then I'll have to probably do it again. I'll have to put all those quarters in there and like spray the quarters with WD-40 or something beforehand. I already tried using WD-40 to try and make it slide a little better, but it didn't seem to help. Whatever. First world problems. Oh, I can't do my laundry in the machine. Get out a bucket and wash it yourself with a washboard, right? Freaking complaining white guy in America. Jesus. Why? Why are there all these slimes? They're so boring to fight. Assholes. They're like the lamest enemies. I mean, it's fine. It's fine having an enemy that is relatively weak and everything in terms of its damage to you unless it falls on top of you. So it's like it's got its big Ace of Spades move that it uses immediately. But it's the fact that they're like so defensively strong, they can withstand all your attacks. It's such a huge pain in the ass, man. That guy's not falling. So we gotta do this. We gotta deal with those rat things over there. Just try to remember not to go underneath that other one. And now I'm grumpy. I was enjoying this game for the past hour. I was kind of getting chipper in my mood, but that stupid dryer really pissed me off, man. Bummer. Alright, do we have any more slimes to worry about in this hallway? To listen to the stupid bone ball rolling around over and over again. I mean, I guess the pathway for it just comes right down here, right? Yeah, there it goes. It's not like I have to go through this room all over again. Oh, that's nice. It's quite a leaping attack you have there, you asshole. I had pet rats. Pet rats a couple times. I had a solo pet rat named Yoshi when I was 10, maybe a little younger. She's a nice little rat. She's relatively friendly. She got cancer though. Lived a shorter life than a normal rat. And then I got another rat with another rat, so I got two rats at the same time. And this is when my naming conventions were really shitty. I just called them Serena and Lightning. Lightning because one of them had a Harry Potter-like white stripe on its forehead. Harry Potter had not come out yet, so they were both female, so it wouldn't really make sense to call her Harry, but you know what? They called the female bird and up Kevin, so who cares, right? Would have called it Harry, it would have been fine. Would have been acceptable, eventually. Okay, there's one dude down. There's another one over there. It's a rat, right? And those rats, so Lightning was not the nicest rat. Lightning was kind of a dick in comparison to the other ones. The other ones were really friendly, rather smart, behaved rather nicely too. I'm not going to run at that lizard unless I see a clear path. Oh, okay, well, I guess you'll just go through the level. Thanks. Try stabbing in the back. Oh, this is kind of cool. Lightning was not as friendly as the other rats. She was kind of a dick. Yes, indeed. Whoops, this didn't turn out well. And as a result of being the asshole rat of the bunch, she lived the longest. It's kind of the way that it goes, right? You have your pets that you love, pets that you like, and pets that you don't like that much. But you kind of stick with them because, you know, you're invested at that point. Lightning was one of those. Yoshi, I love that rat. She kind of peed everywhere. She nibbled through a lot of my bed sheets, which was lame. She was a nice rat. Other than that, she behaved relatively well. She managed to avoid my stupidity and avoid dying as a result of my stupidity, so good on her. Let's go. Let's get out of that mess. Lightning is not as smart as the rest. Serena was definitely the nicest rat out of all of them. I don't know if necessarily the smartest, she probably was. But she had some sort of illness that killed her off within only a year and a half of having her, so. Being the nicest, she lived the shortest amount of time. But she was a good rat. You know, as good of a pet as rats go. She was great. Lightning had things a little rough towards the end, but she was a little bitch. So, you know what? All these rats I'm facing in Dark Souls, yeah, they're kind of like Lightning. You know, they're little dicks. I didn't hate Lightning. Okay. Whoopa. Is that all of the assholes in this room? Alright. More ashes. Okay. That's what I thought. Cross from the other shit. Makes sense. Geographically speaking. I guess you can't really run and jump to it, huh? Oh well. We'll never have to come up this way again and walk by numerous spinal columns just rolling over and over again. Hooray. Where are we in relation to the boulder? So anxious to kill everything, I don't bother to stop and pick shit up. Oh, it's a crab. Hello. What happened to our boulder buddy? Is he all done? Ember, okay. Boulder just stops rolling after a while when it thinks it's left you the area. When it's left you. When you've left the area. That's probably all it is. If I go up those stairs, it'll probably just start rolling back down again. Whatever. So, suspended bridge is wearing thin. It probably means be careful about going across the bridge. Those are a lot of skeleton bones in here. Big sweeping attacks. That's what I'm thinking. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Now? Okay. You guys? Eh? Yeah. I can take a hint. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Hot gates. Whoa, hot gates. Big sweeping attacks. Big sweeping attacks. Holy shit. Ah. Okay, you're still coming. Okay. Alright, let's... Yeah. I bet if there's just too many skeletons on that bridge, it just collapses from the weight. Which makes sense. I feel like there's a lot of... The bloodstain thing's not too responsive. I touch a bloodstain and then I don't see anything happening.